Well, we've got a clear Fox 54 radar heading into the lunchtime hours right now, and I'm expecting it to stay that way for much of today. I know I showed you earlier this morning that a few of the models were trying to bring in a little rainfall heading into the afternoon. I do think maybe we could see an isolated shower or two develop, but majority of us going to be staying dry, and that's going to be the trend heading into the weekend as well. So the cold front that brought all the rain yesterday has since moved to our south. We do have a little bit of shower activity off to our west and portions of Mississippi, but other than that, pretty quiet all across the southeast. And we're also really warm. We're sitting in the mid 70s right now in Huntsville, but notice New Orleans already at 90 degrees, and we haven't even made it to noon quite yet. Mid 70s in Florence, 76 right now in Russellville, Moulton, Decatur also sitting at 76. We're just 1 degree shy of 80 in Pulaski, 78 right now in Fayetteville, 74 in Arab, and Fort Payne currently sitting at 76 degrees. For the next 12 hours, we're eventually going to see those clouds start to break, and we'll see some sunshine peek out as that frontal boundary continues to draw closer towards the south. It's going to take the cloud cover with it, so we will be expected to see mostly sunshine by the afternoon. So about 3 o'clock, expect to see that. Temperatures once again going to be warm this afternoon in the upper 80s. 88, right around 88 is going to be our forecasted high for this time. For the afternoon, but notice heading into tonight, we're going to be sitting under a clear sky, and by about midnight, temperatures going to be sitting in the low 70s. So right now, we're still dealing with a low cloud deck, but as I mentioned earlier, we are expected to see the sunshine peek through, getting closer into the afternoon. But other than that, we're pretty quiet on this Friday right around lunchtime. Now, dew points are on the warmer side. We're sitting in the low 70s all across the board. So you definitely will feel the mugginess for this afternoon, and unfortunately, it's going to be the case heading into the weekend as well. Dew points expected to stay in the low 70s, and that's going to help those heat index values rise into the lower 100s starting tomorrow, and that's going to be the case for the next 5 days. So if you are going to be out and about, especially rock the south, it is going to be really hot out there. Heat index values are expected to be near 101 tomorrow, and 106 comes Sunday. So it is going to be extremely muggy, extremely warm, but we are going to be seeing plenty of sunshine and dry conditions. Now, as I mentioned earlier, an isolated shower or two could develop. I do think this model is overdoing it a little bit, but this was the better model to show than the others that I think was what we're going to be trending for this afternoon. But majority of us going to be staying dry, and notice those breaks in the clouds out into tonight, and we'll be left with a clear sky for late Friday night and into early Saturday morning. And as I mentioned earlier, Saturday and Sunday expected to see mostly sunshine, but it is going to be a warm start to the weekend. Low 90s all across the Tennessee Valley expected, 92 expected tomorrow in Florence, 90 in Russellville, 89 down in Coleman, 92 expected tomorrow here in Huntsville. Decatur, Fayetteville also expected to see right around 92 degrees. Scottsboro expected to sit right at 90, and we'll continue to see mostly sunshine. Now, rain chances really remain slim to none throughout the next 7 days. We've got about a 10 to 20% chance heading into the weekend, and that's going to be the trend heading into next week as well. So we do have small chances for rain, but that's really just for those afternoon showers and thunderstorms that could develop. We're not expected to see widespread activity by any means. So your 7-day forecast, by the time I see you at noon, I'm going to be able to take that fog icon out of the 7-day because majority of the fog has already lifted, should be out of the way by now. And I'm talking about those more elevated areas. 92 heading into the first half of the weekend. Mid-90s return on Sunday. About a 20% chance of rain there. That's going to be the case heading into Monday as well. Low 90s, but notice Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week, we're going to be seeing really warm temperatures with those heat index values in the lower 100s. So even though our forecasted high only going to be right around 96, our feels like temperature is going to be sitting right around 104 to 107 potentially Tuesday, Wednesday, and into Thursday of next week. By about this time next week, a little bit of rainfall going to be back in the forecast, and it looks like we'll see a little bit more clouds move into the area as well. But still, either way, we're going to be seeing plenty of sunshine.